So I don't even know where to begin with this video, but I took Lil Yachty's vocals from Poland.
I took the walk.
And I turned them into an instrument that you can make any beat with, like sickle mode. Today I'm going to show you how I use his voice to do this, and how you can make your own playable instrument with any sound in FL Studio. Wait, I should actually do that in Lil Yachty's voice. In FL Studio. And if you want to check out our latest plugin, Scorch, check out the pinned comment below. I'll leave you a 30% discount just for watching. I appreciate you. Okay, so there are 3 easy steps to making an instrument. First up, grab a fire sound. First, I grabbed Lil Yachty's Poland and I extracted the vocals from an AI program called LIL YACHTY'S. I think that's how you say it. I took the part where he says walk and I soloed that and looped that section so you could basically play it forever.
I took the walk.
So you don't have to use Lil Yachty's voice, you can actually use whatever sound you want. You can do the same thing with real instruments and VSTs, and probably most of you will, so we'll use a VST today called Scorch. In Scorch, you just need to turn the center knob and it instantly creates a unique effect. Woo! That's crazy. Found a sound. Once you have a sound that you like, you have to do the same thing that you did with the Lil Yachty voice. Draw on a C5, and we will actually consolidate this from the track start. We won't use any effects at this point. And then once we have this, we actually want to double click on it, and we want to open it in Audio Editor, which is Edison, and we want to drag these looping points until we get it to loop, so it basically can be held like a pad, just like the real instrument sounded like. Step 2, let's add some effects. Just like Lil Yachty used vibrato on his voice to stand out, you should be doing the same thing with your instruments. Right now, this is what Lil Yachty's voice sounds like. It's pretty basic, so we can expand upon that by adding some effects, and I think I'm actually gonna try and turn this into like more of an organ. Woo! Let's go! Lil Yachty. You got a good voice, buddy. Now the same sound can actually be expanded into new sounds. So I'm gonna take this exact same sound, I cloned it here, and I'm gonna take Lil Yachty's voice and turn it into a bass sound. Watch this. Woo! That's crazy. And a great way to shape your bass is to actually come up here to the ADSR, which is attack, sustain, release, decay. What you wanna do is make sure that this is a really short release, so it's really punchy, like a real bass sound, like a... That's bananas, man. But why stop there? We'll do the exact same process, except this time we are going to turn this into a distorted lead. I got fast distortion on there, a little bit of rift, and just take a listen to this. Add a little reverb and we get something like this. Oh my God. I think I'm proving that anything is possible. You can do this with any sound. We're gonna do the same process with our Scorch one shot, except for this. We're gonna add J37, which is gonna give it some really vinyl vibes. Vintage, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. At this point, you're probably thinking, we're done. What more could we do, Jacob? You're wrong. Step 3 is the most important. This is gonna take your instrument to the next level and allow you to share your instrument with other producers. If you're getting value from today's video, I would highly recommend that you go check out our plugin Scorch. You don't have to take my word for it. Search it on YouTube. You're gonna see a bunch of honest reviews and then go check it out for yourself. It comes with some incredible sounds, and on top of that, it has a built-in chord generator, which allow you to make crazy chord progressions in literally snap of a finger. Check out the pinned comment for 30% off. These next steps are very crucial, so make sure you follow exactly what I'm doing. You want to right click on the sound that you just created, so I'll use the Scorch preset here. You want to go create direct wave instrument. Next, you want to come up and name it whatever you want. You want to make sure that your low note is at 3 and your high note is at 6. We're going to go with the max velocity, which is 127, and we only need 1 velocity layer. The next thing we want to do is 3 keys per zone. This is going to actually save a ton of space when you're sending this. Root key can be 0, and we don't want to cycle the layers, so just leave it at 1. The next thing that we want to do is make sure our max length is 10 seconds. If you're just using a piano or something like that, you could probably make it lower, but because this is a pad, we want to keep it at 10 seconds. We'll release it after 1 bar and we'll make sure that we stop on silence. Don't worry too much about the quality. I'm going to turn it to 16-bit so we can save a bit of space. For those looping points that we created, we want to enable them, and that's going to embed this into the audio so that you can play this like a real instrument. And the next thing that we want to actually do is go into miscellaneous, and we want to enable the insert effects. So this is allowing us to print the audio with those cool effects that we just put to Lil Yachty's voice. You always want to make sure that you include this because you're going to just print the sound without any of the effects, and that's not what we're trying to do. Make sure it's monolithic, open in direct wave, and hit start. But before we go, we need to turn Lil Yachty's instrument into a banger. Bring in the lead. Woo! Let's go. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that sounded fire. So if we can get to 300 likes on this video, I will release the Lil Yachty instrument so you guys can use it. No strings attached, but you gotta like the video. It's as easy as that. And if you like today's video, then you definitely want to check out this one. I worked with the world's worst violinist. It went terrible.